What if I told you that each and every one of you could save 18 lives every single year? Well, there's supposed to be about 30 of us in here, and that would mean if we all did this, that we would save 540 lives. Personally, I think that's a big goal. And so, I'm an active blood donor. And my goal is to donate blood every 8 weeks because it makes me feel good. And it makes me feel good because I know that I'm playing an active role in my society and saving people's lives. So today, I'm going to try and persuade you to donate blood. I'll be giving you some interesting information and facts and statistics and informing you how to prepare for a blood donation, as well as telling you about some of my personal experiences. According to americasblood.org, about 1 in 7 people entering a hospital need blood. Blood or plasma that comes from people who have been paid for it, it cannot be used for transfusions or to help other people. So that's why we need willing donors, because only blood from donors can be used to help other people. Stated on mayoclinic.org, only 5% of eligible donors across the nation donate blood, but the number of transfusions nationwide increases 9% every single year. Statistics show that 25% of us or more will require blood at least once in our lifetime. Each whole blood donation can help as many as 3 people. 1 unit is divided into 3 units: red blood cells, platelets, and plasma. Red blood cells carry oxygen. Anemic patients are in need of this. Plasma helps blood to clot, and plasma collected is commonly given to patients who have liver problems. The following information was gathered from redcross.org. When you make a blood donation, you join a very select group. It is estimated that only 3 out of 100 people donate blood. Think about it. There's about 30 people in this room. Only 1 or 2 of us would donate blood. And those 3 aren't always qualified because less than 30% of people in the entire U.S. are eligible to donate blood. Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood, and more than 38,000 blood donations are needed every single day. The average red blood cell transfusion is approximately 3 pints. Think about it. Remember I said that there's only 3 out of 100 people that donate blood? Well, there goes the 3 people right there. More than 1 million people are diagnosed with cancer each year. Many of them will need blood, sometimes on a daily basis. This is due to their chemotherapy treatments. And a single car accident victim can require as many as 100 pints of blood. Now, the top 2 reasons why people give that they do not donate blood is, first of all, I've never thought about it. Secondly, I don't like needles. Personally, I relate to the latter, and I'll tell you about that in a bit. Now that we've heard interesting facts that point towards the need for blood and why we should donate, let me tell you about how to prepare for a blood donation. This was also gathered from redcross.org. First of all, you need to schedule an appointment or decide when you're going to do a walk-in. Most centers will accept you if you do a walk-in instead of making an appointment, because some people decide on a whim, oh, I'm going to donate blood. But it's best to think a few days or at least a few weeks before, because you want to drink plenty of fluids and you want to eat many iron-rich foods. Also, be sure to bring a source of identification. They'll take a donor card if you've donated before. Most people will receive the donor card, or your driver's license. Now I'm going to talk to you about my own personal experiences. My first experience was actually here on campus during a blood drive. And so I went to the blood drive center, and they had me sign in. So I signed in. They gave me a folder with all the information that I needed to read, and it stated that the standard requirements to donate blood are, first of all, you need to be healthy. The second requirement is you need to be at least 17 years old in most states, or 16 years old with parental consent. That applies here in California. You have to weigh at least 110 pounds, but if you're 18 and younger, they'll usually have a chart that you have to go by. So if you're 18 and younger, they'll usually ask what's your height and weight. And for girls, the height and weight requirements are more strict. Guys, they're pretty much more lenient. So the first time I went to a blood donation center, I actually wasn't able to donate because she asked how much do you weigh and what's your height. And I said I'm 5'2", I weigh about 115, 120. And then she left, she's like, oh, let me go check the chart. And she came back, oh, you need to gain 15 pounds. I was like, really? 15 pounds? Okay. I'm just coming back when I'm 19. So that was my first experience. My second experience was that I went to a blood donation center. I made a schedule online, and I planned to go with some friends, but yeah, it was a morning schedule, and none of us are morning people, so we woke up late. We ended up canceling our appointment, so we ended up doing a walk-in. And so when we got there, just like the first time, you sign in, they give you a folder with all the information, and so I'm terrified of needles. I said that the 2 reasons that people don't give blood is because, first of all, they haven't thought about it. Secondly, they don't like needles. Me, I don't like needles, but I have a phobia of needles, so I'm terrified. I see a needle, I'm like, oh no, okay, don't put that near me. But if I know it's going in me, I start freaking out, I get clammy, and I get really nervous, or I start shaking. Sometimes I hyperventilate, and I've passed out before. So it really is a serious phobia, but I still wanted to donate blood because I feel accomplished by knowing that I saved people's lives. So what they do is, after you turn in the folder, you wait in the waiting hall, and then they'll call you in to a closed-off area so that they can talk to you and ask you the questions. But at the blood donation center, they actually didn't ask my height and weight because my birthday was about in a week, so I guess they didn't care. So they just do that, and then they do the mini physical, which is they'll check your blood pressure and they'll check your pulse, and mine was racing, I can tell you that. But they also prick your finger so that they can check your iron levels. Some people, actually a lot of people, I asked the doctor themselves, like, oh, I've heard that the fingerprint prick hurts more than the actual process. And then she said, yes, most people say that the fingerprint hurts a lot more because you have more nerves at the tip of your finger than in your arms. So I was like, okay, this won't be so bad. And she's like, give me your finger. And I was like, okay. And she's like bringing the needle closer. I'm like, And then I pulled my hand away, and she's like, are you going to do this or not? I was like, okay, do it. And then she like pricked my finger. I was like, oh, that's it? And she's like, yeah, it's not that bad. I was like, yeah, it's not that bad. So I went outside of the room, and I had friends with me. So she's all like, crap, my fingers hurt. And I was like, oh, crap, never mind. Maybe it just doesn't hurt for me. So I started freaking out again. I was like, what if this part hurts more? But so she sat me down in the seat to donate blood. I was getting nervous because one of my other friends was already hooked up. That needle was freaking huge. And I have a needle phobia, so I was like, oh crap. Everywhere you look, there's needles. I was like, this is not good. So I asked my friend to come and hold my hand. Yes, I asked her to hold my hand. I don't care what all of you think about that. But, so she's holding my hand, and then I looked away because I was like, okay, I don't want to see the needle. I saw it far away, it's big. It's going to be even bigger up close. So the nurse, she came to my side. She starts wiping my arm with iodine, and I was like, oh my god, she's touching me. And then my friend was like, dude, the needle isn't even out yet. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I knew that. And then so I was like, wait, can you like pinch my arm so that I don't know when she's going to do it? So my friend, she's like, okay, I'll pinch it when she's doing it. I was like, no, if you pinch my arm when she's doing it, then I know the needle's coming. I was like, so just pinch me randomly. So she's like pinching me, and I was like, I can't feel that. So she pinches me really hard, and I'm like, oh my god! And then the nurse was like, oh my god, does it hurt? I'll take the needle out. I was like, no, the needle's in, leave it, don't touch it. So Yeah, it was, everyone was staring and laughing, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm donating blood! So, yeah, that's my own personal story, and it really wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but now that I finished giving you some interesting facts, why you should donate blood, told you how to prepare for a blood donation, and shared my own personal experiences, I hope that the next time you see a blood donation center or a blood drive, that you'll stop to think twice about it, or that, better yet, you'll go and donate blood. If someone as horrified as needles as I am can donate blood, look, I'm shaking right now, then you can too. Thank you.